Second last, we're back on the all-weather. This is over the 1,200 metres on the dirt, a Class 3 contest headed by Dragon Pioneer. It was the last start winner at Happy Valley. That was over the 1,000 metres, makes his all-weather debut. Mega Heart, and he beat one home last time out behind Dragon Pioneer at Happy Valley. Harbour Alert, course and distance winner 2 starts back. Team Fortune, a 3-time course and distance winner, but it has been a while. Superman, also a 3-time course and distance winner. Speedy King, a course and distance winner in May. Elite Boy was odds-on favourite on his final start last season. Was rolled. His first up for the new campaign. Nuclear Power yet to win in 16 starts. Just Not Listening. He's on a hat-trick, but he tries Class 3 for the first time. Team Fortune, as I mentioned, has had a good record on the surface in the past. Has been up at Chung Fa, came back on the 26th of October. Had one start since behind Dragon Pioneer.
Who is, along with Mega Heart, the 2 horses trying the surface for the first time in this race. He, Dragon Pioneer, Just Not Listening's won his last 2 up in Great Harbour Alert. That's the speed you would feel. Elite Boy could contest it if he wishes, but he'll probably drop in. Speedy King going in second up and onto this surface for the first time. There'll be some pace early. Really rousing gallop here from Team Fortune. He's come on so much since his last start. He's dropped 14 pounds as well and hit the line in this particular gallop very well. So he's definitely improved from his last start. Speedy King, he's a winner on the surface as well. He's a horse who's going nicely. Teton, a little bit of an awkward draw, barrier 9, but everything's going well for him, and he looks good here in the mornings, does Speedy King. As does Nuclear Power now. He's going nicely as well. He's had no luck in his last couple of starts, but his track work suggests that he's taken no ill effects from those runs anyway. He's been going well.
All right, he was behind Harbour Alerts and Go Public last time out. We'll start our search for the winner with a winner, and that is Dragon Pioneer even. Onto the all-weather for the first time. He has trialled well on the surface in the past, though. He has. He's won 2 races, one last season, one this season, and he's going along nicely. Defeated Storm Signal, who was a recent winner as well. So that does read okay. Drawn okay. Surface is the question mark under race pressure, I guess. Yeah, that is the question mark there for Dragon Pioneer. So he is trained by Mi Choi, and the charges normally go well on it. They do. All right, he's by Zoffany, a 5-year-old. This is Just Not Listening. We know he does handle the surface because he's won his last 2. Yep, both on the dirt, both from wide barriers, and they've both been good wins. He'll have to improve a little bit on the clock, I would feel, to be sort of probably winning this race, although a 1-9 even should go close. Interesting, John Moore stripped him right back at the start of the season, took all the gear off, the blinkers, the hood, just letting him run sort of free bird, if you want to say. But he seems to be handling it well, just scraped in there, but up in grade with a lighter weight. Good. Yeah, it's good. He's going to be taken on free bird. He's going to be taken on Rambo style.
Well, I suppose.
He's going to be taken on. That's the problem. With the horse, there's a lot of pace in this race. Speedy King, the next one we have a look at in trial action here over 1,050 on the dirt. Yeah, a nice trial from him, and he does like the surface. His last start was on the at Happy Valley, and he did finish last on that occasion. That was fresh up. Second up here on the dirt, I think, looks a lot better for him, and I like the way he hit the line here. So I've got one to beat him, but I've got him in there for second. Yep, nice trial. He did boast a victory over Go Public last season. That horse has gone well already this season, so positive, big tick. All right, OK. One more to have a look at, and that's Elite Boy. I touched on the fact he was rolled as a short prize favourite at the back end of last season, but rolled forward here in a trial. Yeah, it was a nice trial too from this horse. He did bleed at the back end of last season, so he has had that blood issue. Zach Purden aboard, I thought he was held together really nicely in this trial, and he's now trained by Jimmy Ting. Jimmy Ting, the man in the moment, and the way he's been going, I think he's going to be tough to beat in this. He's a horse that's got some ability, no doubt. He had a 1-cow blinker on as well. He was doing a few things wrong there. He's a little bit immature. So he's a big chance in the race, but there are a couple of quirky things with him. Bleeding, obviously, or last start as well, has to be some concern. So a few fingers burnt on that occasion, but at this stage, he's short price favourite again, Paul. Yeah, I can see why. His work's been good, and he's had that extra year, as Brett said, to mature as well. So I've got him on top to beat Speedy King, who's going nicely. A big improvement from Team Fortune, you'll see, from start 1 to start 2, and he's dropped those 14 pounds. So I expect a big run from him. And Nuclear Power in there for 4th, who has been unlucky in his last few starts. 9, 7, 4 and 10 for me. I'm going to shop a bit of value here. I think Elite Boy is probably the horse to beat if he does everything right and stays, obviously, sound, which I'm sure he will.
They can often go well, the bleeders, actually, when they come back first up. I'm going to tip All Best Friends. Now, he rolled most of these when he put in an outstanding performance last season to reel off a 1:8.19 coming off a frantic pace. He charged down the outside. It was one of those final meetings on the dirt under lights last season and bloused a lot of them. And a lot of these were in that race. His recent trial on the all-weather prior to his last start was good. They actually led. I think he might be a value runner. There'll be a hot tempo here. I'm going to take a little chance that he can put in a repeat performance of what he did late last season. So All Best Friends at a price from Elite Boy. I agree with Paul on Team Fortune. Just Not Listening's done nothing wrong. And up in class for the Freebird. I think he'll run well. We did have a horse here many years ago called Freebird, actually.
All right. I think probably the favourite, Elite Boy, hardest to beat, but I'd give Dragon Pioneer another chance. First time on the all-weather, I think he'll go okay.